Okay, so this is a video response to Bobby Valor, and I hope he doesn't take this as a I don't know, like an attack on his opinion or whatever. But he was talking about Mezco and where he felt like it's kind of taken some downfalls, and I agree. I think that there was a moment with Mezco where they peaked, and I think that since then they have gone downhill. That's not to say that they don't still release good figures here and there, but they're definitely not releasing as many hits as I believe they used to. I think the quality has also gone down. If you look at a lot of the older figures, for example, like this Batman, in my opinion, is still one of the best Batman figures ever. And not because I like Batfleck, but because of what it could do and what other figures like it, even based on the same character, wants to do. This figure, to me, is still the best they've done, in my opinion, despite anything else they've put out. My problem with Mezco is that while you also get wonderful looking figures like this, which is a beautiful figure, you get figures that look like this. First off, he has weak ankle joints, which is also a problem. And yeah, does this look like it came from the same company? Do these look like they came from the same place? I would say no. And this, to me, is why I soon began to realize that Mezco was more hype than it was great. I think today, the Mezco today is not the Mezco in, before COVID 2020. I think the Mezco today is a shell of what it once wanted to be. To make this point again, I'm going to move Blade out of the way. Put this Batman here. Look at this Batman. Mind you, this was what, 2016, 2017, 2018 maybe? Look at this. There is a blatant difference in the quality, one. But just, this looks like someone said, I want to put out the best version I possibly can. I want it to be so hard to replace. That's what this looks like. This looks like I need to reuse a body buck, and I'm just going to throw this out here. The problem is, this was $90, I think. I don't remember. I think it came with the Golden Dragon set, something like that. It was like, what, 90, 100 bucks, 112 shipped. The prices have gone up on Mezco. This, I think I got this for like $80. Which one of these figures looks like it should be cheaper than the other one? It's night and day. And here's the next problem. Third-party companies. Even though I use the term third-party loosely, because I feel like we just call them third-party because they're not, the big guys. They're not the big companies. But look at this and look at this. This cost me about $85 shipped. I think it was $72.99 on 5ktoys.com. This is Mezco. And if you think I'm just bullying that one figure, I'm going to bring Blade back out. Again, I don't think Blade is a bad figure at all. But look at this. Do they really look like they're that far off as far as quality? Look at the face. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at that. The amount of detail in this figure. Here's Blade. You really have a hard time arguing against people who love third-party products when you can't even justify what is supposed to be the big company charging what they charge, when third-party companies do this. Look at this. This figure is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The amount of detail, the articulation is insane. It has a moving eye mechanism. I can take this faceplate off and move the eyes however I want to position them. I'm going to sit this right here. And I'm going to sit this Blade right here. This figure was $97 shipped. This Blade was $112, $125, $120, something like that. I forgot. I think it was $90, and then, you know, whatever because their shipping rate went up, just with you know, along with the price of their figures. That is my problem with Mezco. It's no longer justifiable. Yes, one could argue Mezco comes with a lot of accessories, but let's be honest, they stay in the box. You're not using all those accessories. They're nice to have, but you're not using them. Meanwhile, this figure gives you exactly what you need. It gives you exactly what you need. The joints are tight. I can put this figure in any pose I want, and he's going to stay. Mezco needs to stand. It needs to stand. It's not if you want to use it. No, it needs it. Because otherwise, you're not going to get poses like this. And yeah, you'll see people, they'll, you know, be able to finagle it, but they don't show you all the movie magic they go through to get those toys in the positions that they want them to. Just for another point of reference, here's the Krieg 13. I feel like it speaks for itself. Is it nice that it has this soft good cloak? And you know, if you know the cable body, that's what's under here. You know, this little pink effect. If you collect Gundams, this ain't special. This ain't special at all. That's really my response. I think that when you're talking about a company and you're bringing up what it is that you like and don't like, I think a lot of times we try to play it safe. I don't think you should. I think you should tell them exactly what what the problem is, what you think a possible solution could be, because you can be wrong too. Don't ever think you can't be wrong. But most importantly, let them know that this is your competition. This is what you're competing with now. Not only are you competing with this, their prices are what you used to be. You have a fundamental problem, Mezco. And I know that once you raise prices, it's very hard to lower them again. But I think it's time to start considering your consumer, because it's starting to seem like you're only thinking about yourself.